welcome back to the Spider's Web, and as you can see, I'm going to be carrying on with these two little characters. Now I have had a look online to see if I can find some pictures of this one, and all around there is flesh, so I've gone over with the black just to show that there is some flesh there, and actually I may have missed a little bit. Well, let's try. No, we didn't have much of the white or the gold colour on the palette, and it's dried up, so I've cleaned up the palette and just continued with black. So what we need to do next is I'm going to give the hair on this one a wash, and the colour I'm going to be using is Drakenhof Nightshade. This is a bluey grey colour, kind of ideal for shadowing white. Okay, so that is one thing we're going to do. Now, next we're going to be using the fang, which is this colour, and this is going to be going on the cape of this character. This is going to be the first highlight colour, or this will be the first highlight colour we use on the inside of the cape. I'm going to mix a little bit of the black in with it, because we don't want it too bright. And this is going to be going over the edges where light is going to hit. And that includes this area here. And do the job quite nicely. We don't want a great deal of that. Up. Okay, and into that we're going to add a little bit of white, and we're going to be using white scar. I'll just show you that again. Oops, I definitely need to get to Games Workshop. Very little of this left. just going to add a little bit more of this into our mix. Spot of water just to make it a little more playable, and right on the very edges here. Just a touch more of the fang into this mix. It's too bright at the moment. There we go. And we're not going over all the previous blue that we've used, and we're certainly not going over everywhere we've used it. That will do the job. Now, while that's dry, we will go over the dress of this woman. Now, she's going to have a green coloured dress, I think. I'm going to go with a dark green at the moment, which is going to be Caliban green. So I'm going to mix that, put that on our palette, and again a little bit of water just to water it down a little bit, and that material is going to be different material to this, so don't worry about it being a different colour altogether. How's that looking? It's not too bad. What I'm going to do now is just go over this with the Drakenhof Nightshade again, one we used for the hair on the previous one. That will actually tie the highlights in that I've put in. It will mute the brightness down quite a bit. There we are. That's that. Now I don't want to be doing anything more with this cloak as yet. That's got to wait to dry. but I can do more on the body of this character, and we're going to do her bodice, for want of a better word, and we're going to do that in, when I can find it, I'm going to do that in Xerius Purple. So we'll add a little bit of that into the mix. And MacLeod. I'm not sure what these wraps are supposed to be. I might do them in gold. I don't know yet. But now, what I'm going to do is, using a little bit of this Caliban green and a spot of white, I don't usually mix whites to pair it, but I'm looking for a different kind of look to these. So I want that, and I also want, it might seem like a stupid thing, but I'm looking at Rude Fang Steel. And just a spot of that into that mix. Because I want it to look quite slightly metallic. Okay, and with this, don't want that one. We're looking at this character. I'm just going to put my head loop on, and then I can see what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at the individual scales on her dragon scale dress, cloak, or whatever it may be. And we're just doing the top areas of this. Shouldn't have done. Now we're going to add some more whites into this mix to make it a much brighter colour. And with that we're going to add touches to the very edges at the top. Just to give it that shimmering look. Right, so, oops, I thought I was in shot then, I haven't realised I'd gone out of shot. So I've got that. And there we have it. There we go. And next, what I'm going to do with the boots on this one is take some of the green, take some of the purple, a little bit of water, and I'll just paint it on. There we are. So, thankfully though I've managed to get through it. So, but as I said, I'm going to have to get the Balthazar Gold out again and just go over a couple of areas. So Balthazar Gold is this one that we used in the first video. And we'll stray from the pot with this because it's, as I said in the last video, this is in fact, I'm going to add some to the palette. Spot of water. There we go. And it's the back of here that I need to do, and hope we can see that. The back of here as well. I'm looking, there are a couple of areas that need to be touched up slightly with this gold. I might as well do that while I have it out. And there is that. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be metal or not, but whether it is or whether it isn't, I'm doing it gold. And I'm going to go over the necklace area again. That needs to be done. I think that is also gold, along with this part of her arm, very light armour. This will have different coloured highlights. This is just the base colour I'm doing at the moment. and will, as I say, look different once I've highlighted it. And there we have it. I think I hope that looks okay. Now, our cape, hopefully that is dried. As you can see, it's dulled down the highlight areas. It has dried enough for me to do the top of it, and the top is going to be done first of all in Cantor blue, which is quite a dark bluey colour. I put a little too much in there, I think, but never mind. And this is going to be going all over the top part. I'm going to suggest that these are the sleeves for the cloak that she's wearing. They may not be, but yeah, well, in my world they are. So this will become very muted by the time I've finished, so I said don't worry about the fact that it looks quite a bright colour. They will dry darker anyway because they're acrylics. And that's over with. Now what we want to do is get a little bit of colour for the lining of the dress here, and that colour I want to use is, if I can find it, it's this one. Give it a shake. It's called Ushabti Bone. It's just a small amount of this we want. Don't want a great deal. It's not going to cover a lot of areas. So add that to the palette. Once again, a spot of water. And it just goes on. Just like so. So there's no vast amount of area I'll be covering with this, but it just needs doing. So that's just the first coat of that. Now what we can do is hopefully we can go back over her hair. And for that I'm not going to go back into the wet palette, because if I did that it's going to spoil it slightly. I'm going to take from the pot, get as little paint on my brush as I can, wipe some of it off, and just do that. Yep. I hope you can tell it's picking up the high points on the character's hair. What I need to do, however, is try to get a small amount on my brush to go through here. There we go. And there are also some metallic strands in her hair as well, which we'll be going over in the next video. I think I'm not going to touch those yet. What I do want to do first, however, is Warplock Bronze, which is that one. And just a bit of Warplock Bronze on the palette. Okay. Spot of water on the brush. Into the Warplock Bronze. And we'll do the blades. As you can see, it's a different shade to the gold that I put on. It's a much darker colour. And works really well as a background colour, or the base colour for silver. If you want that grimy looking silver or stainless steel, that kind of thing. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be using this as the base for Runefang steel. I find it such a good colour to work with as the base for that. There we go. With this sword gets covered. That will do fine. I think everywhere now on that one that needs it is at least base coated. And now here, this sword blade is getting covered. When I say covered, I mean base coated. There we go. The toe caps are getting done as well. Well, the toe capture doesn't have one on this foot. I think there is everywhere that needs this colour. There we are. So that's it for this video. Join me next time when we'll be doing a spot more highlighting. We'll work on the skin and the flesh tones and then on the metallics, and we'll do some highlighting along the purple areas. What I will do first, no I won't, I'll wait for that. You see how that wash has actually dulled all that down and made it blend in a little more. Much better finish. I'll say they're going to be different again once they've actually been highlighted and played about with. But as I say, that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.